Yes, I still dunk. I still enjoy dunking. So aside from still dunking, I'm also doing a lot of new stuff that I haven't shown on my YouTube channel before. So before I show you guys some more dunking, let me talk to you guys about that and also show you some of it. So what you guys are going to see as I'm talking through this are just some of the exercises that I've been doing most recently, probably within the last month and a half. I've just started doing a lot of body weight type of movements, and somebody who kind of inspired me, or who I watched a video on at the beginning, was Pavel. I could link one of his videos in the description if you guys want to check him out. But I just basically got to this point with weightlifting that I thought it was maybe a better, it might have helped me more to move over to more of this flexibility, mobility, and still incorporating strength, because the stuff I've been doing in terms of body weight exercises, body weighted movements, I've been challenging myself just as much as I would be doing plyometrics or just normal barbell weighted movements. But the point is, I think I was getting to a point with weightlifting that I was getting towards kind of like a maximal point where I was lifting about as much weight as I could without injuring myself, and I even injured myself a couple times, especially with squatting or hex bar deadlifting. I just feel like I was getting to this point, this maximal point with how much weight I could actually lift. So I just thought it would be better to start to do something I wasn't doing prior to that, which was a lot of mobility, body weighted strength movements. And that's like I said, that's the stuff I've been doing now. As you guys see on the screen, I've been doing a lot of handstand variations, handstand push-ups, as you guys see right here, one-handed isometric handstand holds against the wall, and I've just been pushing my body in ways that I wasn't before, in terms of mobility and flexibility. So I think moving over to this mobility and flexibility side, I think by improving that in a way that I wasn't working on before, it can still help me jump higher, just be physically at a point that I haven't been at. So a couple people have commented, and I've read some of them, and they've said that my jumping ability is going to go away and all this stuff. But like I said, I don't think I ever worked on the mobility and flexibility part enough to where that would have some kind of impact on my jumping. I would do it at the beginning of my routines, and that would be helpful in terms of getting into my workout and warming up and stuff. But I think actually doing or incorporating movements and making that the workout, I'm able to work on strength training, mobility, flexibility, and just all of that combined while still working out. So like you guys see right here, I'm doing planks against the wall. This really challenges your core, your stability, and it's just a really good isometric move that you guys can do if you haven't, or if you're looking for something to challenge your core, your core. And that's the other thing. It's not just these movements incorporate pretty much your whole body. Like, it's hard to do any of these movements and not incorporate your whole body. And again, I think a lot of these movements, I was missing out on a lot of these movements by doing just specifically weight training or plyometric type of movement. So by doing this stuff, I think I'm actually hitting an area that I didn't hit before. So by doing that, I can still see improvements in my vertical jump, or I can still see improvements in how much weight I can actually lift. If I go back to that. But yeah, I'm just saying that it's not a bad thing to switch over and try to improve in different areas that you might not have thought about trying to improve in before. And this is probably one of my favorite movements, as you guys see on the screen right now, which is the single leg pistol squat. Something I'm really trying to get better at. I can get down pretty low here, but my upper body still leans forward a little bit more than I want to. And after these couple clips, you guys will see I'll actually do something where I'll hold on to something in front of me or on the side of me, just to keep the weight in my heels and make sure I'm not leaning too far forward. And I'll just hold that position until I tire out, or until I start to feel tightness. But again, that's why I think these movements and doing these type of workouts have been so great, is because I'm working on flexibility, mobility, and strength all at the same time. And the reason I think it's good if you guys haven't tried these is that you're also able to see where your weaknesses are, and not just in terms of flexibility and mobility, but also your strength weaknesses. Like if you're stronger in one leg versus the other, or if you think that one side of your body is just overall stronger than the other. By doing these type of movements, it shows you exactly where you need to, what parts of your body that you need to work on, or what parts of your body are weaker or are less flexible. So again, that's why I think doing this stuff has helped me improve, whether it's been just in jumping or strength or mobility, flexibility. Doing these type of exercises and workouts have still helped me improve, even though I haven't been doing as much plyometric training, even though I haven't really even touched a weight in a while. Like I said, the past month and a half has just been these type of workouts, and this is the exercise on the screen where I'm just holding the side of the wall and just sitting in this position. And this looks like it wouldn't really be doing much, but if you're tight or if you're less flexible in your legs, you will feel this in your groin, in your glutes, in your hamstrings. So that's why I'll just hold that for as long as I can, just get a stretch in. But again, it's also working on your strength and mobility at the same time. So I'll usually work in a lower body stuff. As you guys saw at the beginning, I started off with handstands. Sometimes I'll start off with push-ups or pull-ups. I'll just kind of mix it up. But here, you guys see me doing one-handed push-ups. This probably is my favorite upper body movement to do, because again, it's singling out each side. There's really no, I mean, you can cheat, and as you guys will see, my left side is weaker. When you guys see the straight-on view, I'll kind of curl my body down or twist a little bit, and that's just a sign that I need to continue gaining strength in that side or mobility in that side. But while I've been doing these exercises and these workouts, it's hard to think that doing any of this stuff is going to injure you. Now, you definitely can injure yourself, but again, you are reaching that point where you would stop before you would actually injure yourself, because your body is the only weight that you're pushing against, if that makes sense. So right here, as you can see, this is my right arm, and I'm staying pretty steady on this side, but as soon as I move over to my left arm, I start to twist and dip a little bit, which just shows that I need to focus a little bit more on my core stability, on my left side upper body strength in general. And yeah, this is why a lot of this stuff I've liked this stuff a lot, is because it points a lot of this stuff out, and you can work in so many different things to actually work and pinpoint whatever weaknesses you guys want to pinpoint. So after I worked out in that little racquetball area, I moved into this strength area, and I did just some hangs here. One of my friends told me about this, and I mean, it's nothing spectacular, but it feels really good if you guys haven't tried hanging, or if you guys sit a lot or haven't tried it. This feels really good just to open up your shoulders and get your shoulders moving or put your shoulders in a position that you might not work on, or might not put them in a normal workout routine. So after that, I started to do pull-ups. As you guys can see, my back, I'll activate my back like I did right there, and then pull up, or I'll just do a dead hang and then just pull up from that. Now the difference is if you tighten your back like I did right there, you feel it so much more in your back, and that's something I wasn't doing before until I've started to just watch more videos on these type of movements. And by not activating your back, it's not like it's a bad thing, but you're using more of your arms. So when you activate your back, you're actually using more of your core, your back, and not relying on your arms and shoulders as much. Here I'm just doing like a hanging ab pull-up, if you want to call it that. This is probably one of the most challenging things I've been doing. I'm pretty weak in my core and my lower core, to be exact, but that's why I'll do a lot of these variations where my legs are straight out in front of me, or I'm twisting my legs in front of me, because I have to control I have to control my lower abdominal region a lot more when my legs are raised or when my legs are straight out in front of me, as opposed to just doing like a plank or a rollout with an ab wheel or something like that. So
yeah, those are the types of movements, type of exercise I've been doing so far. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of improvement from doing them. If you guys haven't tried them, try them out. But that's it for this commentary, and just wanted to catch you guys up on what I've been doing with my workouts. So enjoy the rest of the video.
I just got done with that workout. Next time I'll show you guys and talk to you guys about some of the stretches I do or that I've been doing recently, but I'll end this video showing you guys some more dunks. So I'll see you guys in the next one.